The digital realm is under threat, and it's time to sound the alarm. Our online freedoms are being challenged by a growing trend of gatekeeping and censorship. Apple and Google, the tech giants, have long controlled what apps we can access on our devices, but now governments are joining the game, and it's getting controversial. The recent removal of the ICEBlock app by Apple, followed by Google, in response to government pressure, is just the tip of the iceberg. Google's new program, set to launch globally, requires developers to register with the company, pay a fee, and provide personal information, including government-issued IDs. This move raises eyebrows and sparks concerns about privacy and control. But here's where it gets tricky. Google claims this program is for security, but the requirements seem excessive. Why does Google need your driver's license to evaluate an app's safety? And why create a database of every Android developer? This centralized registration system could have devastating consequences for the Android developer community. Many apps are created by volunteers, researchers, and small teams with limited resources. Some developers prefer anonymity, and others have valid reasons to fear sharing personal info. With these new barriers, these communities might abandon Android development, leaving all users without valuable tools. Google's promise of a potential program for students and hobbyists with different requirements is not enough. We must support technologies that decentralize and democratize our digital commons. A centralized global registration system will only hinder this progress. It's not about the apps being perfect or safe. It's about the power that comes with controlling access. When you build a gate, authorities can use it to block what they dislike. And when you create a database, governments and private entities can try to access it. It's a slippery slope. Imagine developing a VPN app to help dissidents, journalists, and everyday people avoid surveillance. In some countries, distributing such an app could lead to legal threats. Developers should not have to trust that Google won't hand over their info to governments just to make their app accessible to all Android users. The same goes for those working on apps to report ICE misdeeds. They shouldn't fear Google sharing their info with the Department of Homeland Security. This new registration requirement could give Google an extra lever to maintain its App Store monopoly. Our tech infrastructure's dependence on a few platforms creates opportunities for weaponization, from policing to censorship. In this context, supporting decentralized and democratic technologies is crucial. Not surprisingly, Google's registration system announcement came at the same time the company is fighting a court order to stop punishing developers who use competing app stores. With potential enforcement on billions of Android devices, this new requirement could strengthen Google's monopoly. EFF has joined F-Droid's open letter, and if you care about taking back control of tech, you should too. It's time to stand up for our digital freedoms and ensure a diverse and open online environment.